July 27, 1944, near Saint-Auguste, Normandy, France, an 88 mm shell tore into the hull of a Sherman tank with a metallic scream that should have annihilated the 5 crew members inside. A Panther gunner from the 2nd SS Panzer Division, Das Reich, peered through his sight, anticipating the familiar eruption of flames that usually followed a successful strike. But the expected inferno never came. The Sherman's turret swiveled with precision, its 76 mm gun ready for retaliation. The German loader froze, disbelief etched on his face. This tank, same person, which by every account should have been a fiery tomb, continued to function. Manuals, intelligence, and battle reports all insisted it would burn. Yet here it was, defying every expectation. What the Panther crew encountered was not luck. It was a revolution in tank design, one that German forces had entirely overlooked. The M4A3 76W Sherman featured a wet stowage ammunition system with double-walled storage bins holding 38 gallons of fire suppressant liquid. This innovation reduced the likelihood of catastrophic ammunition fires from an alarming 60–80% down to a mere 10–15%. Earlier that morning, the 2nd Armored Division had advanced with 104 of these upgraded Shermans, and not a single German reconnaissance report hinted that the Americans had quietly redefined survivability. The story of wet stowage began after Kasserine Pass and Pass in Tunisia on February 14, 1943, where German 88 mm shells devastated Shermans, often igniting their exposed ammunition and killing crews instantly. Investigations revealed that it wasn't the gasoline, but the propellant rounds themselves that caused these infernos. A chemical engineer at a tank board meeting in November 1943 suggested encasing ammunition in liquid, a concept initially deemed radical, almost absurd. Yet by January 1944, the first M4A3 760W rolled off assembly lines. Testing at Aberdeen Proving Ground confirmed the breakthrough. While dry racks ignited in 73% of hits, wet stowage tanks survived 85% of direct strikes. The bins, filled with a mixture of water glycol, and a fire-suppressing solution called Amudamp, prevented freezing, corrosion, and bacterial growth, all while maintaining unmatched protection. By April 1944, 130 of these Shermans had reached England, awaiting deployment. Their combat debut came during Operation Cobra on July 25th. As American forces surged through Seydal, after one of the largest tactical bombardments in history, German reports recorded hits and penetrations, yet many Shermans continued to operate or withdrew intact, confounding the enemy. German intelligence had no idea that the tanks they thought destroyed were upgraded with wet stowage from the 67th and 33rd Armored Regiments. Calculations based on old assumptions crumbled, and counterattacks expecting weakened forces faced unexpected resistance. Each ammunition bin, meticulously engineered, contained concentric cells with roughly half a gallon of fire suppressing liquid per 10 rounds. Even when penetrated, the liquid flooded exposed propellant, preventing ignition and limiting damage. German tactical models, built on captured Shermans from Tunisia, assumed targeting ammo racks would yield instant destruction. The modified Shermans rendered these calculations obsolete. Meanwhile, the industrial feat of rapidly integrating wet stowage, along with turret and suspension redesigns, allowed Fisher Tank Arsenal and Pressed Steel Car Company to produce thousands of improved Shermans by mid-1945. In Normandy, Third Army maintenance units reported recovering 67% of knocked out Shermans, dramatically increasing combat ready tanks and confounding German planners. Panthers struck and penetrated, yet American armor persisted. Major General Maurice Rosey's 3rd Armored Division advanced 100 miles in 7 days, sustaining momentum despite German counterattacks like Operation Luttich. In August 1944, the Battle of Mortain showcased the full effect of this hidden advantage, as modified Shermans blunted German offensives, while enemy attrition models failed completely. From Operation Cobra to the final defensive battles in Germany, wet stowage Shermans quietly transformed the battlefield, saving thousands of lives, preserving combat strength, and delivering a decisive edge that the enemy never comprehended. German forces even captured and operated these tanks without understanding their secret. American ingenuity, executed with precision and timing, quietly reshaped armored warfare, proving that sometimes the smallest innovations can change the course of history.